everyone. Leaving from Osijek, Croatia. I'm gonna head on and move on. And so let's go travel a little bit more in Croatia. This is today's transportation with our driver, Vladimer. So now we are in Vukovar, going to the hospital, remembrance of the war. War crimes were committed in this hospital and in this city, Vukovar, Croatia, by Serbians. They wanted this city, and they occupied this city because it is very close to the Serbian border, and wanted it for the Danube River for exports. This is the inside of the operating tables. You can see it took place in 1991.
We have from here 5 attic upstairs, and this bomb go through 5 attics, and on this place was 1 patient, and this the bomb finished between legs, but bomb doesn't explode.
Oh, lucky him.
War is so terrible, no matter what country, no matter what
These parts
happens.
here, we go directly in atomic shell.
Civilians get caught up in things, and people always die. You can see more damage from 1991.
This was good things from communistic time. It's public building. You know, it was Cold War time. Each public building, 1960s, 70s, we built with atomic shelter. This was safety zone.
This room was considered the dead room where people died, and then next door you have the new life room where new life was being brought into the world at the same time. So this was like during former Yugoslavia times. In the 1991, and yeah, just sad.
This was playing for that 50-60 days in that small space, and when they needed to go to sleep, they sleep with the patients.
Oh, really?
Because nobody wants to go out, and when you ask people from the Vukovar hospital what was the worst, water, because public water system was destroyed. You need in the night to go to find in old houses some well, cooking that water, and you have only 2 liters per person per day. Can you imagine? You have insurance, you have cleaning, and you have drinking, and a lot of people just die when they go out to find the water, because it was bombing all the time.
So in Vukovar, 60% of people are Croatian and 40% are Serbians, and they coexist, but Croatian children go to a different school than the Serbians, and for like nightlife or like going to restaurants or bars, they go separately. Like there's Serbian bars where just the Serbs go, and then there's Croatian bars where just Croatians go. All right, let's move on to the next room. This is a room of remembrance for all the lives lost during this war time in 1991. So you like stand in front of the mirror and say the names of the ones who have departed. There's a group of students visiting Vukovar, learning about the history, school trip. Now we're walking around the city of Vukovar, Croatia, at a hospital, into some brighter venues, some happier places. So yeah, a solemn reminder of war, and what war looked like, and what war looks like the same, unfortunately, in today's world, not only in Ukraine, but in other countries as well. So, it's tough, but we got the sunshine out and nice weather, good company, and yeah, just going for a walk in some fresh air, and yeah, looking at flowers, smelling flowers are very potent, which is nice. I love the smell of flowers. So yeah, let's continue our exploration of Vukovar. It's a government building here in Vukovar. It's a nice little small city or town, but yeah, with a horrible history. This is the local museum, and we have a church in front of us. This beautiful flower garden here, little statue. Again, just like Ilok, it's a very peaceful place. Here's the walking street. Children out and about, excited over something. Some cafes, some banks. Yeah, just for walking, no cars or anything like that, which is pretty traditional for Europe to have such kind of streets. See some beautiful flower arrangements to the left. So this is like out in the water, with all the little boats. And over here, if you can see, yeah, so this is Vukovar, like on the water. You can take a boat, rent a boat, or if you have a boat, to go out and just explore the surrounding area, or you can be like this group and get some exercise. So here we are. You see the European Union flag. Soon, later this year, in 2022, Croatia will go through a transition where they will have both the euro as currency, as well as their local Croatian kuna. It's a nice little bridge with a bunch of different flowers. You have modern building, and then right next to it you have like the old architecture. Here's the statue of the first president of Croatia. This is local instrument here in Croatia. And listen. Just walking down the street. Cafe, different shops. It's 10:41 in the morning, local time. People are just enjoying middle of the week on a Wednesday. And just having fun. Just taking it all in. So what do you guys think of this area, this cute little city, Vukovar, Croatia?
It's waiting to be still restored because unsolved the property question. So no one wants to.
So picturesque. Here's the water tower of Vukovar, the tallest building, if you will. You can classify it as building in Vukovar. And then behind me, you have a nice view of the river. Okay, now we are in a small settlement called Ilok. It was about 40-minute drive from our last stop, and now we're going to make our way towards winery. Have another wine tasting experience today. So this is Ilok. Small little chapel, and then you have school children walking home from school. Alright, so let's go down for our wine tasting. Here's the inside of a giant table. Can have a party here. Some traditional. So now we have a guide from the winery. Her name is Daniela. And so we're going to go on our tour now. So follow me.
Okay, we can take a slow walk. I will tell you the story. Just take it. We are here in the oldest and most awarded wine cellar in Croatia. This cellar is about 100 meters long, and here we always have a constant temperature between 12 and 14 degrees, so no matter about the external weather conditions. Here in Ilok, we produce wine since the 3rd century, during the Roman Emperor Probus, when the first grape varieties were brought here. And all since then, we produced wine non-stop, no matter who ruled this area, even when the Ottomans were here. In 15th century, here in Ilok lives one nobleman called Nikola Iločki. It means Nikola of Ilok. He built the the oldest part of the cellar in year 4050, so we talk about 15th century. He placed it under his palace, and he even had a passage through which he could cave downstairs in the cellar. It is broken or something like that, they put it here just for a short time, because all our red wines that are keep here, they get some something from the wood. So this one here, the wine is not always in, only for let's say
Storage or-
emergency,
okay.
only for emergency. So yeah, okay. So you come back. Okay, you can of course take a walk also here. Just be careful. What is that?
Yes.
A lot of wine.
Yes, yeah.
Look at all these wine bottles with mold to keep them preserved.
Is 2020. So Graševina is one very light, very drinkable, fresh wine. It has a scent and it can remind you of a fresh apple. You will try it now, so you can.
The most famous wine of Ilok.
It's okay. Okay.
So 40 people, there are 40 chairs here at this table. So we are looking at Serbia over there. And if you go over this way is also Serbia. And if you go behind this castle that we're looking at is also Serbia. And so we're like in peninsula where it's just Croatia, and this is no longer a castle, but for office workers as well as a museum. This is a nice little park here in Ilok. So thank you for joining me. A little bit more of Croatia. This episode, Vukovar and Ilok. So if you liked this video, if you have any questions about like this area or anything you might have seen in this video, leave a comment or write a message. And yeah, if you liked it, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you soon. So once again, thank you for traveling with Sam, and I will see you soon.